NAMM 2025. Oh, the majors might be coming back.
Nope.
Hey, it's me, Baxter.
And me, Jonathan.
We're here to talk about NAMM. So the chips have started to fall. Some of the majors, looks like they're coming back.
Ooh.
Major number one, Fender. Fender guitars, FMIC. Coming back to see us, kids. That means we gotta go. All of us gotta go. Right?
I mean, I'm excited.
We're all going.
I mean, unless they decide to hold NAMM in Southern Pines, which I've heard is possible.
I mean, there's on the lake, on the reservoir, a little river barge.
It's all outside this year, guys. Picnic
No,
tables.
This is a big deal. So Fender hasn't been back since 2020.
Yeah.
That was the last year, the year of the plague.
Shame. Shame.
I mean, I've been sort of dogging on them for a while too. It's ridiculous. I mean, well, we don't have to because we're selling so much. Well,
Just like you don't have to visit your dying grandma, but you do. You do.
unless she's horrible.
Well,
I mean, she could just be horrible. Okay, so I think Purse is coming back too. PRS, maybe.
that makes me
We know Martin.
happier that I can say.
We know Martin's going to be there.
Martin's going to be there.
Martin's always there. Martin's been steadfast. They have not wavered at all, even in the crappy of NAMMs.
Since the 1800s.
1833. Martin guitars.
That's right.
So Taylor guitars has sort of like been out of the picture for a while too.
And they used to have a super booth.
They had one of the greatest.
You'd go up in the sky. I like to think of it as the stairway to heaven.
Ooh, you're right. I would call them the super booth. It was like, I looked at like it was Taylor, then Fender, and Gibson. That was like those three had the booths.
Had awesome spots.
And D'Angelico.
Oddly enough, right?
One of the best booths at NAMM.
Yeah, pretty cool.
They always spend a fortune. They had, like Bob Weir would show up and like you could like do a toke with him if you wanted to. If you bought a guitar there, you could have a smoke. It was cool. And get a picture and teddy bear tattoo. They had like tattoo artists that would teddy bear you.
We were ready to go. Ready to do it.
No, with Fender announcing they're coming back, I think you're gonna have some more chips. I think Gibson's gotta be like, yeah, we gotta go back now. Right? Don't you think so?
Yeah, well, I think
spend the money, Gibson.
Yeah, I think Gibson will probably go to the one in California.
Well, yeah, I mean, the summer NAMM's not a NAMM. It's more of like an information session.
I mean, I kind of understand in their hometown why they wouldn't do it, even though still it's kind of like...
You're talking about that summer one we went to?
Yeah, that was the weird one, right?
We're here, but we're not here.
Yeah.
We're here, but come to the Gibson garage. But no, I think they're going to have to follow suit.
I think so.
No, I think there's a changing page here in the industry just because they are building up their inventory. It's not moving nearly as quickly as it used to.
Right.
So they're like, hey, we need to get orders.
I think they want to see, because it's really easy on the phone to be like, we're good. In person, you're like, oh yeah, I guess we'll.
It's just harder to say no to your face.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like you can tell your dying grandmother, hey, I don't really
Sorry,
love you.
I can't come see you. I'm busy.
In person, they'd be like, hey man, please buy something. Please.
Okay.
Anything? Can you buy one of each? I'm like, absolutely not. Especially if you're selling it direct. I'll be buying 0 of those. That's just sort of the philosophy, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of that's fair.
That's fair.
I think that's fair. Like if it's something that's like
right.
limited to independent channel, of course. That's
Yes.
that's what we do. That's what we thrive on. Custom shop. That's what we thrive on. Any of the independent like Squires, Player Series, American Pieces. We love those. They're awesome. That's the Fender. Same with the other manufacturers. Taylor guitars. Like we love that too. But we're not going to do like the whole like warehouse, of inventory for you, like that used to be in the old days. Because
15 of every model.
Well, now they're warehousing it and we'll sell it directly, so it doesn't make sense for us to do it. So don't get me wrong, this is not a turn back to NAMM because of just I'm gonna make up a word, tenaciousness of the major players. I think they're seeing a dip in their overall sales and numbers, and they want to get back and interface with the end users, which is a weird industry term. When I learned that, I was like, that's strange. Sounds like something in an STD test, which I wouldn't mind.
The end user.
The end user.
Oh my God.
This is not a good STD test.
Where you put the accents.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh my God. Using the end. The end user.
Never mind. I don't want to think about that.
Fine.
No, but also, and all of their partners in retail, like from the independent chains to their major, like the GC Cats and the Sweetwater Cats. They're
Do you think they're feeling any of the loss of Sam Ash as far as like is that a big enough blow that plays
I
into
think
this?
they'd already worked that into their algorithm. They knew that was coming because that was sort of off the books for a while.
Right.
So I think this is something entirely different. I think I've said it before. I've said it to my friends that work in manufacturing too, and I got great friends that work at Fender, Taylor, Martin, Purse.
All the places. Purse guitars.
Loud and all of it. It's like there's a point, like, when sales slow up a bit, like you have to cut back on manufacturing a bit.
Yep.
I hate this horrible word, like you have to cut back on production, which might mean cutting back on jobs a bit.
Yeah.
You might have to cut back on corporate bonuses. I know that's the last thing you should cut.
The horror.
Always. And like you might have to cut back on some corporate VPs. I don't know. Like there doesn't need to be a VP of like every brand and branch of everything. I don't know. I've worked in corporate America. I've seen it. I've seen how much there is. Like, be like, well, you don't know. You just work in a small guitar shop. Yes, that is true. And some might call me a loser, and a derelict, and a member of a bike riding club. But I'm not.
I just ride bikes for a living, ma'am.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
I like to think of myself in a motorcycle gang.
I want a title. I want a VP. I want to be a VP of something.
You can be a VP of
VP of BS.
Consumer Relations.
Oh yeah, VP of
Let's make
CR.
something up. VP of like.
Yeah, I'm the VP CR.
Well, because Derek is the VP of Artificial Intelligence Algorithmic Acquisition.
Okay, all right. That's great. We'll all be
AIAA.
VPs. Have no one under us, but it's fine. It's fine.
Sean's the VP of tomfoolery. Dylan's the VP. I don't even want to say. I was going to say something really mean. I'm just going to delete that. It's gone.
It's shenanigans.
So many insults, just ready to rip out. But no, like things are still selling, but it's just not like it was like for that.
Right.
That it's not 2021 where it's just like everything's on fire and these manufacturers haven't connected that. So that's why we're all coming back to NAMM.
So you're saying you need the government to give people money?
We're paying for that right now. That's why
it's fine.
That's why a jug of milk cost $864 right now. There's cost to all these things that happen. But hey, I like those checks too. They were neato.
I mean, yeah.
We all got them.
Yeah, I
They're
guess
cool.
So. They're fine.
Fanned ourselves with
They
them.
were fine.
I know, but then it bites us in the. They figure out a way to get it back.
It's fine.
It's just more of a slow bleed.
It's gonna be fine. Don't you worry.
It will be fine. It will be fine. I'm actually not too worried about it. I think it will all be fine. I'm the eternal optimist though in this whole game.
It's true.
Now, so again, we got the big boys coming back. A bunch of the small boys are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's going back to NAMM this year. That's gonna be my guess. I think we're gonna get everyone. Everyone's coming home.
We're gonna play The Boys Are Back in Town.
Yes. The whole thing's coming to roost. Oh, and check out Anderton's YouTube channel too. One of our dear friends and pretty much family members, Zach Person, is on their channel.
Zack Attack.
I believe it's airing on.
Coming Friday, I think, right?
I believe so, but who knows when this thing.
Who knows? Who knows?
This thing came out too, so it doesn't matter. But just check out, look for
Just
Zach
look.
Person on Anderton's. Support that. He's an awesome American blues rock singer, guitar player, dancer extraordinaire. Beautiful dancing feet. I think he wears velvet
Choreographer
pants.
to the stars.
He was on Dancing with the Stars for season, I think it was season
73.
8. Season 8.
Season 73.
He was removed immediately. No, but anyway, let us know your thoughts on NAMM. Does it even matter anymore? I think it does, though. I think it matters for all of us. I think it matters for all of you out there because it's
In
exciting.
our hearts and minds.
Shh. It does matter. No, it's just.
No, I mean, well, it's yeah. It could. I'm gonna give it this. It could matter.
Well, I look at matter like in the same way that Rick Beato video that we were watching earlier, like when he was talking about how things
That's
used
what
to
I mean.
be.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
We used to take so much more care.
Good
and
old handshake.
Yeah, handshakes and ownership in our personal relationships, ownership in the things that we're buying and seeing and wanting to put our hands on there. These are tactile instruments, but also just like the idea of like, when you used to buy music and it meant something. Like when we buy a guitar, it means it's not just point and click always.
Right.
It's like there's more to it than that.
Any old guitar will do. Point and click.
There's more to it. Always
Or go to NAMM. Get a try 'em out.
That is pretty. And I like that because we would often go and I'd sit there and have all my purchases planned out, all of them, and then I get there and it entirely changes once I put my hands on it.
There's always at the very least there's the thing. I remember the first time you and I played the authentic Martins.
Oh yeah. Because at first I was like,
Or whatever
bull
they were.
blanket.
Yeah, right.
This is not gonna be good.
But Yeah, those 37s, man. I remember the first time standing there. We were like, holy.
That
Crap.
guitar ruined my life.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good a new guitar could be. That's all I got for you kids today.
That's it.
Click like, subscribius.
Hit the bell. The old-fashioned way.
Go check out movies if you want. We haven't talked about those in a while. I'm sorry if you're new to this channel. We haven't done that in a while if you're old as well. But
I'm swearing off the movies. No more movies for
I
me.
just went and saw The Bike Riders this week. It was a fun romp down memory lane. I enjoyed that. Little Austin Butler looking salty as heck. Little Tom Hardy in those horrible Midwestern accents.
What can be bad
beautiful
about
lady,
that?
all sex appeal gone. But cool movie. Different than I thought it was going to be, but cool movie. That's all. That's my movie advice for the week.
That's good.
Thanks again. Peace be with you guys. NAMM 2025 coming at you hard.
We'll see you there.